Do you see happiness? Or do you see misery? Don't worry. Don't worry if you see me start to cry. Tell you don't worry. Don't worry if you see me cry. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when you see me smile.
Blues is the USA's folk music. It is a music that was born and raised in the southern part of the USA. Bobby Rush was born in Homer, Louisiana. He makes his home in Jackson, Mississippi. Bobby Rush is a bass player, a guitarist, a harp player, a writer, arranger, and producer of the blues. Today, Bobby will be our guest here on this program. Bobby Rush, tell us about yourself.
My name is Bobby Rush. I've been around for 48 and a half years, almost 49 years. I started back in the early 50s doing what I do. Play guitar, blow harp, bass player, sing, write, produce, and promote. I'm talking about music. Anything in the line of music, pretty much I do. Especially when you're talking about the blues direction. I'm known as a folkish blues guy, but you can call me blues man. I love it, and that's what I do. That's all I know, and it's all I've ever done. Probably all I ever do. That's pretty much the background of where I am in music. But beyond the early things I've done, I've come to be a fairly good biblical study. At least my belief is stronger than it ever been in the biblical things and biblical doings. I'm not where I should be or ought to be, not do all the things I should do righteously, but I'm so close than I used to be. I'm so thankful for which I can. I came from a family background of my dad was a preacher for many, many years. 10 sisters and brothers of our families. Big, large family. And I came out of the church, but I never was the guy who sung in the church per se. Did a lot of things inside the church, but singing was one of the things I did in church. Started off playing the guitar. My first guitar was a broom wire. That you take the broom wire off of the broom, and the old broom, that is, when it's torn up, and you put it up against the wall. You tie a wire at the top. You put a brick at the bottom of it, and you put one at the top of it. Then you swing it like this, dun, 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 and you play it with a ball, sometimes with a strap or what have you. And nowadays, a little later on, someone called them dilly bows, but we just call it guitar on the wall, old guitar. That's what I had. Then I went to a juice harp, bought an old juice harp. My first juice harp was a little piece of stick about this long, 12 inches long roughly, piece of inner tube in it. You pull it across it, and you put two cobs. I'm talking about cob come from corn cob that you get out of the cornfield. You shell the corn off of them, you take the cob and you break it, put on each end, you take a little stick and you whip it like this, you put the corn in your mouth, go don, 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 don. That was the first juice harp. That was a homemade juice harp. When I got about 10 or 12 years old, I was able to buy me one which cost 25 cents. And I bought it and started playing the juice harp. Now you find a few of the country and western guys who do the juice harp. Not many blues guys do it. So I'm one of the few guys who plays the juice harp. Then I played the French harp, which we call the harp, the harmonicas, whatever you want to call them, but I just call them harp. Then I started playing that early in my career, and now I still play it on the stage, and I guess I'm known as a harp player. I think I do it, and I think I do it well. I'm a guitar player who writes and plays guitar also. Rhythm man, I do some lead, but most of the rhythm, just enough to write from. I never wanted to be this guitar player to stand out front and string, the whole bit. But all of it's good and all of it's nice, but that wasn't my calling, I suppose. Maybe it was the entertainment standing point. And I learned to write and a good song. I remember Sonny Thompson, really probably, he and Calvin Carter probably was my biggest influence in writing. The next guy was influenced me was Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff. They influenced me so much in writing. They was great writers. Before the Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff, that was a gentleman called Sonny Thompson and Calvin Carter. Calvin Carter with VJ Records, who never was a very good writer, but he knows a good song when he hears it.